Alrighty guys, what's going on? This is your host ID Jester. Welcome back. Been gone for a few days, but now we're back into the swing of things, and man, I couldn't wait to get back and get to look at my new gifts by Lock and Load Publishing. So again, a big thank you to David Heath, the original Grognard, and Lock and Load Publishing for sending me some very awesome things, and I want to spend some time here on my channel opening them up, showing you guys what we have. So let's set this one aside for right now. I'll come back to that here in a minute. So I'm very excited to look at Heroes of Normandy. Of course, we're talking about Lock and Load tactical system here, and you know, if you watched any of my recent videos, you know that Lock and Load is my favorite tactical system out there. I used to have a whole bunch of the Lock and Load system, purchased a lot of the games and stuff, but not any of the newer stuff. So I'm really interested to see how things have developed through the years through Lock and Load and tactical. So really looking forward to giving you guys a good look at this. So this is one of these nice heavy duty. I mean, this is a heavy duty box. It's one of the big boxes. I think these are like 3 inches or 4-inch boxes. And, you know, really sturdy box. I mean, you could punch this thing and not even dent it, which is super good. And so let's open it up and see what we got inside the box. So it'll be really interesting to see I know that Lock and Load the publishing has gone through and really updated the quality on stuff, you know, from years ago compared to now. I mean, that's pretty common with a lot of game manufacturers out there. You know, war gamers and gamers in general are expecting better quality components, better looking counters, nicer maps, better rule books with color rule books, you know, things that make the game easier to play and understand. So see what the box looks like. It does say here complexity is about 5 out of 10, and solitaire playability is about 7 out of 10. 12 ages 12 and above, 1 to 2 players, 2 to 4 hours, and all the contents, which we're going to look at here in just a second and take a look at what's inside the box. The box of goodiness. Oh, so we got some dice, 2 6-sided dice. That's always a good thing. And let's take a look at what we have here. So we have the Lock and Load Tactical World War II Era Manual. This comes with the 4.1 rules. All right, with a great, you know, what are we talking about? 65 pages, sorry, 65 pages. But a lot of big charts, you know, Lock and Load usually does big pictures and good explanations. So I already like this because scenario generator, where was that? I saw that as I was flipping through. There it is, generate scenario rules. So being able to create your own scenarios obviously adds to the replayability. Awesome. Lovely, nice thick full color book. Alrighty, and here is the module rules and scenarios. So these are specifically, you know, modular rules for World War II, and specifically this era. And this is again a full color book with a whole bunch of scenarios. Let's see if I can tip this down so you guys can actually see. It's got what, about 91 pages. Nice, a lot of scenarios is there. Awesome. Good color, you know, pictures. Shows you an actual layout of the map, which is really nice because other gaming systems out there will just say like give you a box and it'll say, oh, this is map number 13, but it doesn't show you what the map looks like. So this is always nice. So you can kind of see ahead of time as you're preparing the map, make sure it's laid out right. Alrighty, beautiful. Awesome, awesome stuff here. We're going to be playing a lot of these scenarios, guys, so I'm not going to try and spoil any of them for you. So here we go. Talks about Heroes of Normandy, module-specific rules, mortar units, the Piet, Bocage, American forces, glider infantry units, British forces, German forces. So awesome. Oh, wonderful. Look at these maps. These. Look at that. Cool. Super good quality. The looks. Come on, focus in, eh? So everyone at home can see how it looks. Look at that. Beautiful. Awesome. And of course, they're going to be, I'm assuming, geomorphic maps. Let's slide this out of the way. I mean, that's pretty standard nowadays, but we got map 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So you got, what, 6 maps here? Wonderful. So you can fold them out and, do like a little bridge scenario with the building here. Americans have to get across the bridge and take over this building. That would be a good scenario, wouldn't it? Or with just a flick of the wrist, you can just poof, look at that. Oh, wait, it's a open field with bocage and trees and buildings. Another flick of the wrist. Like that. Oh no, it's a town on the other side of the river. Where's the river go? Here's the river. It's a town over there now. So, love geomorphic maps, obviously. Really good. And the thing is, the hexes are pretty good size. But you can tell the maps don't take up a ton of space. There's nothing worse than playing a war game where you have a couple maps and it just takes up like the whole table. So I kind of like the smaller looking maps, which is nice. Let's see what else we have here. Let's just take these out. Boom, 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 boom. Itarian Hobbyist is in the house. Itarian Hobbyist says it's his favorite tactical system. Many will fit onto your table. Yes. Oh, look at that. I don't know why other companies cannot produce something as good, as thick, and more importantly, you can literally punch out within like a couple seconds and not have to spend hours and hours and hours clipping counters. Right? Oh my gosh. So let's take a look at the units here. If I can get it to focus in there we go. There's a unit there. Here's the backside. Shaken. Where is he? Go over there. Here he is. There we go. Shaken unit. Wonderful. Hours and hours and hours of clipping. These pop right out. Look at that. Get a whole counter sheet done in literally just like 3 minutes. Here's the airborne. I'm not going to do every counter sheet, but I just thought I would show you guys some of the counters here. Of course, we have the Americans. Now I kind of have to do the whole sheet or I'm going to be upset. So, very few nubs need to be cleaned off, says Itarian Hobbyist. Yep, I agree with that. There'll be a few little pieces that you might need to clean up a little bit. But all in all, it saves you from like spending hundreds of hours at least, so that's cool. And of course, you have your bigger units with your vehicles. If I can get this to focus in, that would be super cool. There we go. M10 tank. And of course, on the back of the tank, it's got its little ordnance table. Right? So, cool. Yeah, pop them right out of there. Let's get this sheet. Oh my gosh. I mean, they're in there pretty good, to be honest. So it's not like you're going to get a sheet and it's just going to be all it's not going to be like a sheet that's just all falling apart by the time you get it. They're in there pretty good. So this is one counter sheet. Boom, 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 boom. Looks and feels so much different, so much cleaner, better. Mad Dog 67, what's up, Mad Dog? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Nice, thick. So that's a counter sheet. I will put these aside in a bag so I don't lose any of them. Do I have any bags out? I don't have any bags out because I wasn't planning on taking any out. So I guess I'll just set them up there. That's fine for right now. So that's one counter sheet. You can see quite a bit of units there. Let's see what else we have here. Hey, Rough Swordsman War Gamer, what's going on? Hope everyone's doing good. Rough Swordsman. Hey, Danny, how you doing? Danny Azio says he's getting his for Christmas along with the Core 5.0 Spiral Rulebook and the X Maps and the Solo. Well, we're going to be looking at the Solo here in just a minute here. Once I stop my geek on this, then we can move on, I guess. Here's some more of the units. So 2 counter sheets there, and of course you have to have the German units. Some of these I think are Fallschirmjägers, and some are regular SS squads, and I'm not sure, but that's 2, and another counter sheet. Oof. Lots of good scenarios you can make with this. Oh yeah, don't forget the Brits, right? Got to get the Brits in here if we're going to do Normandy. Get the Brits going on. Some admin counters, some more vehicles down there at the bottom. What do we have down there? It's a Panzer 4H, Panzer 5G, 50 millimeter mortars, 88 millimeter AT gun. Of course, your admin counters and little reference cards, weapons, ammos, and targets sheet. Rule reference cards. Been replacing my original versions with the newer ones, but I haven't gotten around to this one yet. Oh, you buddy. Mad Dog. Get on it, buddy. You got to get on that. This is the newer version. So good. Look at that. turn record sheet with all your die roll modifier, your casualty box. So, optional rule there. Turn record chart, nice. Yeah, yeah. That's always the problem, isn't it? The funds are a little. All right, so what do we have here? We have a skills reference card. So Rocket Man, Versatile, Speedy, the Ambusher, and here are the other. So when your squads become Fanatic, Deadeye, Decisive, Opportunity Movement, Preemptive, Erratic, Diehard, Plow the Row. So that's cool. And of course your player A card with terrain and the movement cost, target modifier, obstacle height, any information about it, an example of what it is on each of the different maps, and of course your casualty card there, and die roll modifier, ordnance table modifiers. Super good. Super good stuff there. All full color, good thick quality stuff. I mean, you can hear the quality. Awesome. Very nice. I mean, I wish I had my old stuff to show you and compare. Some of you that have some of the older stuff are like me. You're like, wow, this is just so good. So many, a lot more thought went into what should be included, how the chart should be laid out. That's kind of some of the problem I had with some of the older stuff was you had a chart for something, then you had to get a different chart for other things. You had like a terrain was like on a sheet like this, but they were all single-sided, and you had to flip the sheet over sometimes and back and forth. So I think just cleaned up a lot of these issues, right? With making it as good and as easy and convenient for the players as possible. Again, nice. We have 6 counter sheets, 6 maps, 90 some scenarios, or 90 pages of scenarios, not 90 scenarios, but 92 pages of scenarios, but not all of them are. I mean, some of them are several pages, some are, advertisements and, whatever. So I don't know how many scenarios. Maybe it says on the box. It might say on the box, actually. Let's see. 31 scenarios, 3 11 by 17 player A cards, 2 8.5 by 11 player A cards, 2d6, a color module book, a color core rule book, 6 counter sheets, 670 counters, 6 geomorphic 12.75 inch by 8.25 inch maps. There you go. And of course our dice. Gotta have our dice, right? Now I'm gonna put these in this bag here, but this is just for safekeeping for a minute, because I don't want anything to happen until I get a chance to take all these apart. So that's one counter sheet, plenty of units, plenty of things to work with there. Let's set that in there for now. Because I want to look at the solo module. All right, so we also have the Locking Old Tactical Solo module, which I am pretty excited to try out. One solo system for all your lock and load tactical gaming needs. Lock and load solo system allows players to fight against an artificial enemy opponent that operates using a series of combat cards from your deck, which makes decision for the AEO game units. You can play an entire scenario without making a decision for the AEO. Lock and Load Tactical will allow you to play any complete Lock and Load Tactical game, including any expansion, either World War II or Modern. Alrighty. And, of course, complexity 5 out of 10, solitaire 10 out of 10, obviously. Alright. Time for some Planos. Yeah. Alright, so let's see what's in the box. Of course, we have these huge cards. They're like tarot size cards. Let's see what's in here. So they are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have different different cards to do different things and kind of. All right, so that's cool. Looks to be like how many cards do I can tell you maybe. All right, let's see what else we have in here. 55 cards. So you got about 55 cards. If you haven't yet, don't be pulling off by the flow chart. After a couple of plays, you'll know what you're doing 90% of the time. Oh, okay. Well, let's take a look at the rulebook, a manual 1.0 for the tactical system here. So it's what do we got? 34 pages. Looks like it's going to have, nice big play aids again. Probably going through an examples to show you how to use it. Cool. I'll take this into work tomorrow and read it. Alright, so player's impulse. Alright, so what happens? A buttoned up SS Panzer III moves into Hex K1. A 45mm AT gun in Hex E1 will fire at it. Looking at the opportunity fire defensive posture flowchart, the AT gun will fire at the Panzer III. It needs a 6 to hit. Blah, blah, blah. And it shows you step by step how to use the flowcharts. Boom, 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 boom. Wonderful. All right. Let's see what we have here. So we have Lock and Load Tactical Fire Behavior Flowchart. Fire actions. Combined fire actions. So it's basically a computer statement that says, are you firing a machine gun? Or are you firing a multi-main counter? Yes, no. If you are, does this have this? Yes, no. Does it want to do this? Yes or no? And you kind of just follow the flowchart. That's pretty simple stuff. Let's see what else we have here. We have another one for counter action defensive. Counter action defensive. And on the back of this, counter actions offensive. Fire at the closest P unit in line of sight, or change covered arc and fire. Fire sniper at the farthest PU unit. Are there snipers on the map? Can heroes do damage? Blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's see what else we have here. We have execute victory condition offensive. Oh, this is for helicopters. Oh, you guys can't see that. For helicopters. And execute victory condition defensive for helicopters. Lock and load tactical solo movement stance table. AEO order example. Oh, so this is like an example here, okay? Probably used in the rule book to show you how to do things. All right, what else we got here? Events table, random events. Weather effects, cool. Lock and load technical solo fire behavior flowchart. Opportunity fire defensive posture. Close assault defensive posture. And then on the other side, it is lock and load tactical solo fire behavior flowchart for opportunity fire offensive posture and close assault offensive posture. Okay. And we're not done yet, folks. Lock and load technical solo movement behavior flowchart. Move action defensively. Move action offensively. All right. So you're going to get probably a unit. Your AI is going to be based upon offensive or defensive postures. And, oops, probably going to use certain cards to simulate their. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Information. Impulse summary. Orders, executing orders, stance, vehicle stances, vehicles, action markers, optional rules, and then a walkthrough. Probably would be good to actually play through the walkthrough once or twice just to get the hang of things. All right. Maybe we'll even do a live stream of the actual. We can do the actual walkthrough on how to play solo out of the book and show everyone live and talk about it and learn it. Doesn't seem to be too difficult. I know I just watched the OG. The OG did a very similar thing with the World at War 85 system. World at War 85 solo. So just watching through his video, and so I'm kind of got a little bit familiar. Not that they are the same system. They might be similar, but basically you're using cards. Oh, here's like your key cards. Cool. All right. Well, that will give us a lot to do in the next couple days. Geez, if I only had a little bit of time before Christmas to get this stuff done. And, I'm going to show you guys one more thing while I've got you guys here. Might as well. So we kind of looked at this when I did my box unloading, but we do have the tactical quick reference flip cards. This is super, super really helpful, good information. Has all the important information, all the different charts, everything on, spiral bounds. You can just keep it open to a certain page. You can flip through it. So that is probably we'll be using this a lot because this seems to be really good. The other thing is I wanted to show you guys we stand alone. Battles of Easy Company. So there is comes with a scenario book. It's about 62 pages. Again, a lot of scenarios. So tell us how many. 15 scenarios, one variant scenario. So about 16 scenarios, multiple pages, good color maps and all that. This one here is about, obviously, Easy Company, Band of Brothers, right? So if you followed the Band of Brothers TV series, it's, basically the scenarios that they went through during the time that they were there in the East Front, or in Normandy and Bastogne and Foy and wherever else they were. Oh, here's one for Bastogne, right to Bastogne there. And so this also comes with some maps. So let's take a look at this. Oh, what's this? We have fate points, personal heroes, campaign outcome. Oh, so you can like continue on mission from mission to mission, which is super cool. All right. So you're going to start with a group of guys, trying to get them to go through a certain stretch of campaign missions. Okay. So you have Normandy campaign is Breakcourt Manor. Breakcourt Manor, the final episode, the way to Quarantine, in the battle for Bloody Gulch. Then you have Market Garden, fighting withdrawal, situation normal, end run, the crossroads, and overreaching. And then you have the Ardennes campaign, which is the MLR, Nuts, the 1,000 yard attack, Foy, and beyond the breaking point. So super cool there. All right, and of course we have our maps. So we have some nice winterized maps. Take a look at these up close if we can. Really does make it look like you're right there. You can definitely see the difference. It does have that nice wooded feel. So one of those. So another one there. One here. You have this one here. You have this one here, which is again cut a little bit different than the other ones, but I think it's because these maps here are all much bigger maps. These are about I don't know, a little bit bigger. I don't know the exact size of them, but super good quality. It's almost like taking an aerial photo, right? Look at that. The hexes, you can definitely see the hexes, but they're not distracting at all, are they? That's like super awesome. So we have one of those, we got two of those, three of those, and then our big one. That's it. I think they're all, oh, nope, they're not all single-sided. There is, ooh, cool. Ooh, neat. Some of these are going to be, have to figure out how to put some of these together, I think. But so that's what comes with this. I can't wait to try out one of these campaigns. In fact, we might even start with that because I think that is going to be super cool. Starting off with the Normandy campaign, right? maybe use our lock and load tactical solo and see how well we can get things done. See if we can keep our men alive for long enough to get them through the missions. So that would be super cool. Nice campaign. Of course, do all kinds of. I'm just like, I'm like the map wizard. I can just like build these crazy good looking maps. Look at that. Wouldn't you like to play on that map right there? Huh? I know you would. Don't lie to me. Don't lie. Look at that. Look at that. Be awesome. Put our little units out there and have all kinds of fun. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming on by. Rough Swordsman, how you doing? Hey, guys, if you haven't subscribed to some of my wargaming buddies out there, be sure to do that. Show them a little love here. So definitely check out Rough Swordsman Wargamer, his channel. He does a wonderful job. He's playing some really interesting things, and just does a really good job. Although, you know, he's playing a couple scenarios as the Brits, and he only remembers the rules when it goes against the British. Then he remembers the rules. No, I'm just kidding. He does a really good job. Of course, he's British. So, Rough Swordsman Wargamer. Definitely check him out. And of course, Itarian Hobbyist. Make sure you check out his channel. And we're going to try and get them back on once the holidays are done and through. Have another live stream, get to talk with them, find out what they got for the holidays. Talk to them maybe about, the favorite games they played in 2019, what they're looking forward to in upcoming, releases, stuff like that. So, if we can talk to Rough Swordsman about how he can only remember the rules when the British need the rule to go in their favor. Mad Dog 67 just subbed. All right, good job. Yeah, make sure. Make sure I get my commission off of these guys. That's for sure. No, I wouldn't tell you guys if I didn't think it was worth your guys' time to go check those channels out. Rough Swordsman Wargamer does a good job on everything he does. He's new to YouTubing and putting out videos and stuff, but he's already shown a lot of dedication in his own personal style that makes it interesting. So, and of course, Itarian Hobbyist, he's been around forever, and we need to keep his channel growing as well. So that's it for our look at here's the Normandy Lock and Load Tactical Solo, and of course we stand alone, one of the modules there. We're going to try and get one of these games on the table. Not sure when it's going to be. I still have some more unboxings to do for you guys. I still have a bunch of the Fallen Star series I want to unbox for you guys there and show you what's in that package and get a chance to talk with you with that. And eventually, hopefully, we'll actually get to play some games and have some fun with you guys. So anyways, that'll be it for today's live unboxing. If anybody has any thoughts, comments, suggestions, be sure to leave it in the comments section below. And we will see everyone next time. So thank you guys for showing up. Just wanted to do a quick overview of what you get if you're interested in the Lock and Load Tactical, the Solo module, or the We Stand Alone Battle for Easy Company. So it's highly recommended. Obviously, it's one of my favorite, and it just keeps getting better and better with more modules. and hopefully we're going to get some more packages of the tactical system, more counters, more maps, more everything, and look forward to sharing all that with you guys. So thanks, guys. Mad Dog 67, Rough Swordsman, Mark Plays, and who else showed up tonight? Appreciate you guys showing up. If you, hey, Danny, that's right, Danny, and of course, Itarian Hobbies was here for a while. So, guys, thanks for coming on by. We'll see you all next time. Till then, have a good one.